Hi all, welcome to my channel. I am Mark, this is Mark's Mods. And today guys, we are going to be continuing with our Orrery marathon. So we are going to do pack 8 of Build the Orrery. So after this pack, we've only got 4 to go. So we've got 9, 10, 11 and 12. And should be done. I cannot wait. Honestly, I cannot wait. I'm really enjoy being back on this one and building. And yeah, knowing that I can finish this, it makes me even more excited. Still doing the videos as per pack or stage as you would do it, but it's coming along nicely. Really coming along nicely. And I don't think we've got many of the planets to go now. So yeah, we're going to see some of the mechanisms work soon. And oh, can't wait. Anyway, let's get started. So, with all that said, let's get modelling. Okay, so stage 8 or pack 8. This time we've got Uranus, or Uranus as some people called it. It's kind of 2 words for that. So I think in the UK we call it Uranus, and other parts of the world might call it Uranus. But the 7th planet from the Sun and the 3rd largest, Uranus, is very cold and windy. The ice giant has 13 faint rings and 27 small moons, the largest, Titania, included in the model. Uranus was classified as a planet in 1781 by William Herschel. Uranus is approximately 4 times the size of planet Earth and consists mostly of an icy fluid around a rocky core. It orbits the Sun once every 84 Earth years. Wow. So that is going to be a while. Okay, so need to put some gloves on for this build. As you know, you don't want to get any of the brass parts mucky, so I have a cotton glove on this hand, and then I just have a latex glove on this hand so I can grip. Okay, so this is our planet. As you can see, we have the moon there, and that looks really nice. That's a really lovely planet, is that. So that is beautiful, absolutely. Okay, so we'll put that to one side because we need to get on with today. So it's more or less the same. So we start with our large cog, and we start with this piece here. And what I like to do is I like to get the grub screws in first of all, before we start, because it works out a lot easier. Now, somebody did ask, what do I use for these grub screws? And I'm going to show you. So I just basically use this set here. This is an Orrery set with all different types of heads in it. So yeah, this works brilliant. It's got a bendy arm. This does extend as well. So I've been using these for years, and they are great alongside with my wearer and wow stick. Okay, so we've got one in. Need to get the second. And you can get that on Amazon. So here we go, put that in. Okay, so we can put our center in and then get our larger cog, line up the holes, and then we screw this in with 6mm screws. Now, I've actually put that on the wrong way because you should have the recessed side facing you. So the only problem with working with gloves on is doing the little fiddly bits, like putting a screw on a screwdriver can be a bit of a pain. Okay, Now again, I'm doing these up, but I'm not doing them up really, really tight at all. Okay, that's in there. Turn this over, and we want to put our bottom one in. So again, using the 6mm screws. That's one in there. So like any build, you learn how to go with it as you go along. Now with this, they don't give you any spare screws or any spare grub screws or anything, so be careful. Okay, a little bit of dirt on there, but it's okay. Right, so with that in place, the last thing we need to do is want to lock that plastic piece in. So I've got the Allen key they provided. I'm just going to slot that down in there, into the grub screw, if it doesn't move out of place. And just lock that grub screw onto the center piece. Okay, so that is done. We need to work on the arm next. So we need these pieces here. We've got another grub screw to put in the end, which I'm going to do now. Okay, so that's in. That just makes my life a little bit easier. Okay, so we're going to put this in. That piece is going to go in there, along with that piece on the bottom when it plays ball. Make sure it locks in. I'm going to put the small one on first. Doesn't matter whether you use the small or the larger one, it all fits in the end. Okay, so that's in, and we're screwing that in with the larger 8mm screw, which is this one here. It's very relaxing doing this. The only problem is you don't want to lose the position of the cog when you line it up to the 4 holes on the plastic piece. And we just screw that in nice and easy. Next, get our larger bit, line that up, and that just needs a 6mm screw, which is what I have here. Making sure it's all lined up. Okay, so that is all together now. Okay, so I'm going to bring our main bit across, which is here, and we're going to be adding this to what we built to this. So we need this piece first, a washer on, then we need our larger cog, the largest being at the top, on. It's a nice snug fit. We need another washer on, and then we need this piece to go on, and that just locks into position just there. Next, we need to do up the grub screw to make sure this stays on. I was trying to make sure that I just use the Allen key just to make sure that it's locked all the way. And then the last thing we need to do is we just need to add the arm for the planet. Okay. Then using our Allen key, we're going to lock that in place. Sorry, I was off camera there. Okay. And that is all in place. Coming along beautifully. Absolutely beautifully. And that is all there is to do in this stage. So that is the Uranus or Uranus done. Yeah. I think people in the past must have had a right joke when they created some of these things. But that's it. That's all there is to do in this stage. So it's looking beautiful. What do we do in stage 9? Let's have a look. Which planet we got in stage 9? Stage 9 is Neptune. So that should be nice and fun to do. But yeah, that's it. That's all there is to do in this stage. So that is pack 8 complete. Well guys, that is it. That is pack 8 of our Orrery done today. Thank you for watching. Really nice. That is a little bit same, I've noticed now, but we are stepping in the right direction, because once we've got all the planets done, we can then work on the base and the electrics and all that comes with it. So yeah, really coming along nicely. So I think we've got a couple more planets to do, and then yeah, we're on to a few different things, which is going to be fun. Anyway guys, if you like this video, please could you give it a massive thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell, and you'll be notified of any future videos. But as for always, stay safe and bye for now.